Welcome everyone to the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Here we are Sunday, November 30th, 2025. The Buffalo Tempest are going to take on the Ridgetown Royals from Ridgetown, Ontario. Both teams coming up for warm-ups. Buffalo wearing their black uniforms with blue striping and a nice little gray at the bottom of the jersey. Ridgetown in blue pants and a creamy white top with blue numbers. Teams are lining up for the national anthems. Please rise for the national anthems. All right, as a player stick tap in honor of both of our countries, we're going to get this game kicked off in a couple seconds. Referees putting their helmets back on. Tonight, starting in net for Buffalo is Chris Burkle. Chris Burkle entered the weekend leading the league in goals against average. Chris Burkle's been amazing this season.
We love Berkey.
We love ourselves some Berkey. Yes, we do. All right. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is Buffalo Tempest hockey. Here we go. As they're battling hard for the draw. Buffalo gets it into the zone. Ridgetown kind of clears it out around. Gunther gets it around. Rolls all the way around the rim. Nice sauce pass into the center ice. And Ridgetown is going to gain the zone. Puck down in the back corner. Cross ice pass. Gets it up to Stewart. Stewart He gets taken out a little bit, but Turnzak's going to get the puck into the zone. He's going to look around, loses it in the corner, gets it around, going around the rim of the rink. Stewart with a nice little back check. Turnzak now fires it towards the net. It gets deflected and into the middle of the ice. Here comes Ridgetown now recovering. Ridgetown flips it over. Nice little flip pass. Tries to go across, but can't. Buffalo gains the puck behind their own net, and they're going to come out. Here comes Scardino now. He's got time to skate. Goes around one, goes around two. Turnzak gains the zone, flips it up, and it hits the banister. Gotta love these old barns. Yeah, you can't really flip the puck that much. Turnzak got it up and got it over everyone. Buffalo loses the draw. And here comes Ridgetown now. Popping it up to the left wing. Left wing tries to put it across, but it's intercepted by, looks like Downey. Downey now with a nice little dangle. Puts it over, but Ridgetown intercepts. Ridgetown clears his zone, and Buffalo collects it at center ice. Dugo pops it up just behind his own right line, but Ridgetown recovers. But Buffalo forechecks hard and gets it in. Mellinson chasing after it. Ridgetown with a nice little breakout. Here comes Ridgetown now. Ridgetown coming across. Mellinson intercepts the drop pass, tries to get it up to Houlihan. He does. Houlihan now skating with speed, but no numbers. Dangles through a couple guys, and the goalie's going to cover it up, and the faceoff will be to the left of the Ridgetown goalie. 18-13 left here in the first period. Want to thank Cantor, Wolf, Nicastro, and Hall injury attorneys. If you get injured, give them a call. Funny stuff on YouTube, too. They're funny. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it to center. Here comes Ridgetown now. With a shot on net, Burkle makes the save. And the faceoff will be to his left. Downey in for the draw for Buffalo. Ridgetown wins the draw back to the defenseman, who loses it and loses the zone. Buffalo going to chase hard after it. Ridgetown with a nice little move, but Downey gets it, gains the zone, gets it off to the right wing. 77 Houlihan puts the shot on, save. Saved. Okay, so there was a nice little action there. Downey looking for the rebound, but that didn't work out. Goalie makes the save. Buffalo's going to make a change. Face off to the right of the goalie. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it up to the boards. Well, Buffalo intercepts, but puts a shot on net, goes around, and Ridgetown wheels it around the boards. The puck spurts out the center, and Ventura pops it back in. But Ridgetown ping-pongs it. The Royals now. Kiffner with a nice little back pass to Ventura. Ventura tries to go across. Dangerous pass. Intercepted. Block. What a block by Wilkins. Wilkins giving up the body to block that shot. Ridgetown now recollects deep in Buffalo zone. Tries to fire it across. Still has the puck. Whoa, dangerous backdoor pass. Puts the shot on just wide. Ventura trying to seal it off. Royals recollect the puck, put out in front. Back to the point. Long shot. Goes through traffic, but doesn't get through all the way. Buffalo trying to get the puck out. Can't. Ridgetown now. Recollects the puck. Shot through traffic off the blocker. Here comes Buffalo now. They get it out and have time to recollect. Here comes Kaker. Buffalo intercept the puck. Here comes Angelo Saro. As Ryan called him a giraffe with the wrister right onto the goalie's glove. And that face-off be to the right of the goaltender. Nice little transition play there by Buffalo. 16:32 left. Want to thank 716 Buffalo Apparel for all your Buffalo apparel needs.
Center today.
Yeah, they do got Angelo at center. Look at that. If anyone can play multiple positions, I know Angelo can. He's really, really good. Anyway, here comes Ridgetown. Ridgetown now. A nice cross-ice pass. Fires a shot on. Hammy almost killed me. He's laughing so hard. I don't know what I said that was so funny or what happened that was so funny, but Scardino gets the puck. Gets it up to Bristly. Bristly now. Fires it across. No time. Looks like no icing. Here comes Sorrow now into the corner. He absorbs a hit. Puck spurts out all alone to the Ridgetown defenseman, but he fluffs it up and it goes across. Ridgetown collects it. Is going to reset. Gunther gets it across. Cross ice pass. Gunther now. He's going to cross the line. Puts a backdoor pass on, but that is intercepted by Buffalo. Mosel now in the corner. Angelo Sorrow trying to get the puck. Here comes Grizzly. Here comes Grizzly now. He's with speed. He's got speed. He's got a moment. He pops it off the board. Ridgetown now is going to recollect the puck. Ridgetown trying a lot of these flippy passes. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's not working. Well, it is working a little bit. Here comes Ridgetown. They put the shot on. Berkey makes the save. Pass goes out in front. That goes nowhere. Here comes Buffalo now. Buffalo turning it around. Sean Stewart, the newbie. He tries the cross-ice pass, but gets it back. Looking for somebody. Stewart gets knocked down, but he's all right. He gets back up. Shot goes on. They're battling forward in front. Ridgetown's going to try. They're going to clear the zone. They should clear the zone. Stewart with the forecheck. He comes on. Here comes McKiller. Puck goes around. Hernzak has it. He spins around like bubble hockey. Turns it around to the defenseman. Ridgetown defenseman puts it on net. Cross ice. No. Dugo gets it out. Off the pad of Burkle. Shot off the pad of Burkle. Here comes Ridgetown now. Stewart with a big hit. Big collision behind the net. That ought to fire this crowd up. Here comes Buffalo. Dominzak, he's got room and space. He's got Hernzak. He flips it up, but Ridgetown's going to intercept the puck. Houlihan picks off the puck. He comes in with speed. Puts a move on. Puts a shot on. Saved. Tries to wrap it around. No. Ridgetown's going to roll it around the rim. Ventura keeps it in the zone for Buffalo. And that puck's going to go behind the net. Here comes Ridgetown now. Nice little drop pass. They're going to reset. Bateman. They're circling. These Canadian boys are circling. They're circling hard. Here comes yeah. So anyway, here comes Ridgetown. They're putting shots around. They're getting Buffalo to move. Ridgetown now. With the cross ice pass, it goes to nobody. Here comes Houlihan. Gets it across to Downey. Downey crossing the line. Fires a wrist shot into the goalie's chest. Then he makes a save. Save to the right of the goalie. Face off to the right of the goalie. Excuse me. Kiffner to take the draw for Buffalo. Buffalo wins the draw. Keeker gets it around. Ridgetown recovers. Behind the net pass. Here comes Ridgetown now. Off the boards. That puck's going to go all the way down. Referee weighs off icing. Wilkins wins the battle. And here comes Ventura. Ventura up to Jesse Keeker. Keeker gets it across to Kiffner. Kiffner loses it in his feet. Ventura gets it. Buffalo gains the zone, but Ridgetown gets the puck back. Here comes Ridgetown now. Goes behind their own net. Campbell still messes with it. Gets it off. Fires it down the ice. Wilkins recovers from Buffalo. Banks it off the boards, but it's picked up by the Ridgetown forward, who gets it across. Cross ice pass with a big save. Big save by Burkle. The face-off be to the left of Chris Burkle. 12-18 left here in the first period here in Hyde Park. Angelo Sorrow to take the draw for Buffalo. Shot through traffic. Buffalo gets the puck back, gets it across to Brisley. Brisley gets it out of the zone but can't hold on to it. And Ridgetown is offside. So the face-off will be to the outside of the zone. Ridgetown wins the draw, gains the center line, fires it in off Burkle. Scardino to chase it in the corner. Pokes it behind the back to Ryan Lozel. Lozel loses it on a nice forecheck by Ridgetown. Lozel takes it behind his own net. Gets it up to Brisley on the wing. Nice breakout pass to Sorrow. Sorrow now gets the puck poked away from him. Here comes Ridgetown. Ridgetown gets the puck across. And Lozel recovers, but loses it. Buffalo gains it back. Here comes Ridgetown, almost had an opportunity, but here comes Aaron Ventura. He gains the line. Takes a hit. Looks like he almost got headlocked from here, but he didn't. Buffalo gets the puck in their own zone. Scardino pokes it up. Brisley pops it back to Sorrow. Sorrow takes it behind his own line. And Buffalo's going to kind of reset here. Cross pass from Scardino. Touches off of the Buffalo forward, so that won't be an icing. Ridgetown now with the puck behind their own net, cycling. Weaves it through traffic, but it's intercepted by Dominchak, who pops it up across the line, and Ridgetown gets the puck back. Gains the line. Here comes the forward for Ridgetown. Drop pass to forward. Puts the shot on, tries to, but it doesn't hit the net. Puck goes across the net. Dlugo's got it now. Dlugo-Kinski's got it. Melanson, the speedster, gets it up to Houlihan. Houlihan now, he's going to gain the line. What's he going to do with it? He's going to circle around and try and put the puck on. It goes up off a deflection. Here comes Ridgetown. Ridgetown now trying to break out. Loses his footing. And we have a whistle.
Somebody sponsor this whistle?
Sure. Well, this whistle could be sponsored by Hills Hockey Development. The first penalty of the game, the first power play of the game, goes to Owen Bateman. He's going to get two. Hills Hockey Development. Don't wind up like Owen Bateman in the box. Go to Hills Hockey Development. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Kipner going to take it. Buffalo's power play, 14% entering today. Buffalo wins the draw, but the puck goes all the way down the ice. Burkle collects. Buffalo going to reset here. Taking their time. They're on the power play. They're right. Kernzak passes it across. Kipner spins around to hit. But Ridgetown recovers, and they're going to put the puck back in their own zone. They're going to play it back. Campbell fires it all the way down. Nice tip by number 21 up front, but Lozel will get the puck. I like what I'm seeing from these Canadian boys. A lot of good hand-eye coordination. Here comes Kernzak. It's almost like these Canadian boys like playing hockey. Kernzak with a wraparound. Doesn't go in. Stewart gets it back. Lozel from the point puts it in the corner. Downey loses the puck, and Ridgetown's going to fire it all the way down. Burkle collects and pokes it up to Lozel. Lozel will reset. Here comes Lozel now. Behind the net. Soft forecheck for Ridgetown as they shot us on the penalty. Stewart brings it back to Lozel. Lozel. He falls. Kind of got hooked a little bit, but not crazily. Here comes Downey. Downey spins. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart with the shot save. 40 seconds left in the power play. Face off to the right of the Ridgetown goaltender. 9 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first period. Ruffalo wins the draw. Houlihan. He tries to get it across, but it's deflected by the Ridgetown forward, who can't win the race against Houlihan. Houlihan with a great back check. Here comes Houlihan now. Houlihan crosses the red line, crosses the blue line. He's got speed. He avoids a check. Houlihan puts it out. Oh! And Stewart just misses the pass. I've had that happen to me a million times where I'm just behind it or just in front of it. Here comes Scardino now to recollect the puck. Scardino with one chaser gets it over to Stewart. Stewart now. He's going to skate. He's going to cross the line. 2 lines. He's going to cross all 3 lines. Here comes Stewart. Stewart goes around, stops, turns around the puck, gets it on the boards. Off to Scardino. Scardino with the pass. Penalty's over. Cross ice pass almost. No. Okay, here comes Buffalo now. They're going to dump it in the zone. Buffalo maintains possession. Scardino puts the shot through traffic and misses the net. Here comes Houlihan. He pops it across to Stewart. Stewart behind the net. Has 2 guys on him. Stewart now loses the puck. Sarro getting in there. Here comes Stewart, the shot, save. Well, that was Downey, excuse me. But Stewart with the shot. Houlihan with the puck behind the net. Houlihan with the reverse hit. Downey now in the corner. Stewart with the, or Houlihan with the shot. Ridgetown gets it across. They're going to clear the zone, but not fast enough as Downey tries to get there. Here comes number 15. Number 15 for Ridgetown. He's being harassed by Ventura. Gets it across off of someone's stick. Ridgetown in the slot. Back to the point. Wrister's deflected. Ridgetown has the puck behind the net. Looking for someone. Has the defenseman open. He gets it down low. Tries to go short side. No work for Burkle there. Ventura now gets it out of the zone. Takes a hit but gets it out of the zone. Buffalo changing. A dangerous change here. Here comes Ridgetown now. On the wing. Shot on. Goes wide. Ridgetown keeps it in. Gets it down low behind the net. Pops it across. Puck loose in the center. It's going around like a ping pong ball. Puck right out in front. Now it's behind the net. Ridgetown looking for someone. He's got options. Buffalo needs to get this puck out of the zone. Rister goes wide. Ridgetown now popping the puck behind the net. Takes a hit from Ventura. Campbell dances around with it. Gets to the top of the line. Gets to the forward and puts a shot on. Through traffic. Puck squirts around. Ridgetown having all day long. All wide open. Shoots the puck into Saro's legs. Wide open in front. Shot. That's open. No. Ventura turns it around. Gets it out. Can't clear the zone though. Campbell now. Buffalo clears the zone. But Ridgetown regains it. Nice little turnaround there for Ridgetown. Here comes Buffalo. They're going to get the zone now. Here comes Hernzak. Hernzak's going to get the puck in the Ridgetown zone. He gets through a couple guys. Dangles through. But can't get the shot off. Stewart recovers the puck. Sean Stewart. He loses his footing. Gets tripped up a little bit. Here comes Ridgetown. Off the linesman. That's never good. I hate when that happens to me. Here comes Stewart. Stewart gets to the Hernzak, who gains the Buffalo zone. Ridgetown now. Recollects the puck behind their own net. Campbell gets it across to his defensive partner. Nice pass off the boards, off the foot, into center ice, and here comes 71. 71's going to gain the line. He's clean. Oh, he loses the puck, though. Stewart with a nice little bump there. Has the puck. Has a little bit of time. He dances. Now he's got time. He's going to go across the ice, and that's going to be intercepted by Ridgetown off the glove. Who's going to... The defenseman gains the line and puts behind the net. Here comes Downey now for Buffalo. Downey gains a head of speed. He's a big boy. Gains some speed. Goes around. Loses the puck. They're battling for behind the net. Puck squirts out the center. Scardino now. He's got time. Matt Stewart gains the zone. Takes a hit. That woke the Ridgetown bench up. It's getting chippy a little bit. Here we go. Here comes Ridgetown. Machilla, he gets around, puts a shot on, saved by Burkle. We're starting to see some hits now. We're starting to see some hits, boys. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the hard-hitting APHL action I signed up for. But Ridgetown gains the zone. Rosal packs it around. Scardino now gets it around back. Rosal going to take his time. Nice crisp pass across the zone. Referee waves off. Does he wave off icing? Yeah, he waves off the icing. Ridgetown gets it up. Puck's loose at center. Buffalo gains the zone. Ridgetown has time to collect the puck. Nice little body check there. Ridgetown now gets to the defenseman who's got speed. He gains the zone and puts it on Chris Burkle. Mosel battling forward in the corner. Kiffner comes in and lays a hit. They're battling forward still. Jason Mellinson. Puck pops back to the defenseman. Houlihan now. Puck is free at center ice. And Kyle Dominchek covers it for Buffalo. He's got it. Pops it back to Lozell. Mosel to Dominjek. Dominjek with a nice cross pass to Spencer Flynn. Flynn now battling for it in the corner. Or Hayden Flynn, excuse me, in the corner. Good battle by Flynn. Dominjek with a cross-ice pass to Mosel, who pops it back up. Gained, intercepted by Ridgetown. Tries to get it across, but Buffalo's in the right spot at the right time. Dominjek wins the battle for that one. Sorrow, he's going to backhand it out of the zone. It touched, and there's no ice. It's not going to make it down there anyway. Keeker's going to chase him. Keeker chasing Campbell. Campbell has speed. Loses the puck, though. Buffalo on the transition. Puts a shot on, but it's wide. Keeker keeps the puck in. Nope, Ridgetown's going to grab the puck. One line, red line. No one with him. Gains the blue line and puts it right on Berkel's chest, and the face-off to the right of Chris Berkel. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the first period. Still nothing. This is Buffalo Tempest hockey. This face-off brought to you by Southtowns Concrete. For your concrete needs, contact Southtowns Concrete. Ridgetown wins the draw but can't keep the zone. The puck scoots out. Grizzly on the forecheck. Puck still in the Buffalo zone, or in the Ridgetown zone. Ventura intercepts the puck at center. He absorbs a hit. Puck comes out to center ice. Ridgetown gains the zone. Drop pass attempted, intercepted by Buffalo. Grizzly passes it across to Ventura, but Ventura can't get to it. Now he gets it. Ventura looking for options, passes it back. Dugo Kinski's going to try to poke it off the boards. Goes up and almost gets here in the booth. The puck's literally right in front of me. There it is.
Right here.
Right there. There it is.
No, it's a keeper.
Yeah, you can keep that puck. All right, we're back to action now as Ridgetown wins the draw. Fires the puck from behind their own zone. Puck's loose in the house, but now Bristly has it. Bristly gains the Buffalo or the Ridgetown line. Sorrow shows no prisoner trying to get to the front of that net. Buffalo now fires the puck. Can't get through traffic though. The puck's loose at the top of the circle. Ridgetown recovers. Ridgetown gains the red line, gains the blue line. No ice on this one. Wilkins braces for a hit. No hit comes. Wilkins now, the Undertaker, gets it across. No ice. Here comes Buffalo. Less than a minute left in the first period. Puck comes across. Ridgetown collects the puck, gains the Buffalo line, avoids a hit, but the puck comes loose, and it's out of the zone. Here comes Stewart on the forecheck. Sean Stewart on the forecheck. Ridgetown gets the puck across. In the Buffalo zone, but Hernzak's going to take it. 25 seconds left. Let's see if Hernzak can do anything with it. Hernzak gets rubbed out across the boards. And here comes Ridgetown. 18 seconds left in the period. That'll wrap it up here for the first period. We're going to take a break. It's 0-0 here on the Buffalo Tempest Hockey Network. as the fans are filing back into their seats. Buffalo going left to right on your stream screen here on YouTube. Referee's ready. Goalies are ready. Clock's not ready. There it is. And here we go. Period number 2 underway here in beautiful Niagara Falls, New York. Ridgetown wins the draw. A couple D-to-D passes intercepted by Downey at center. Downey going to gain the blue line, where Ridgetown recovers the puck. Scardino pops it back in. No off. Oh, Houlihan with a nice way to stay on side. Herzeg can't keep it in. Or Mellinson, excuse me. And here comes Ridgetown. They have the puck in the Buffalo zone now. Sealed off. Downey collects it. Shoots it down. Where Houlihan's waiting. He has a break, and he's kind of tripped up, but not illegally. Here comes Ridgetown now. They're going to take it behind the net. A little battle behind the net going on there. Cross pass. Shot put on. Burkle makes the save. Battle out in front. Puck's loose and now is taken to his right. Houlihan chips it up, but it's footed by 89. He pops it up to Burkle. Mosel gets the puck behind the red line. And the puck comes all the way down. Here comes Beenacker. Ridgetown has the zone in the slots. Pad save. Another pad save by Burkle, and here comes Buffalo. Houlihan can't decide what to do with it. Slips it to Stewart. Stewart gains the line. Holds the blue line. Dangles around 2. Gets it on his backhand. Gets to the hash mark. Puts it on front. Oh! And Herzeg can't bury it. Here comes Ridgetown now. Ridgetown coming the other way. Fast-paced action. Drops it off. Shot onto Burkle's chest. Burkle puts it right, eats it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I guess he's still not hungry. As the face-off middle left to Chris Burkle. 18-14 left here in the second period. Ridgetown wins the draw, puts a shot on. Burkle eats it again. Reminder, the Tempest are home next weekend, December 6th and December 7th. 4 o'clock matinee game here in Buffalo on Saturday, December 6th against the Motor City Muskies. And then the next day against Motor City at 1 o'clock. I'll be here. You should come too. Here comes Buffalo now. Stewart, 2-on-1. The defenseman gives up the body, and they're battling forward in the corner. Puck still battling. Comes loose. Puck shot around off the rim. Right to center ice. Here comes number 91. Weisacker. He's going to lose the puck. Can't get it out. No, Buffalo can't get it out. Shot comes across. Beenacker up to Weisacker. Back to the defenseman who fires. Burkle with the leg save. And Ridgetown scores on the rebound. Nice save by Burkle, but Ridgetown cleans up the garbage in front of the net. That's going to be 1-0 Ridgetown. The Ridgetown bench super excited about that. Me, not so much. All right, here we go. Keeker chasing in the corner. Ridgetown gets it around and out of the zone. Wilkins uses the boards as a nice little bank pass. Ridgetown has the puck in their own zone, passes it across. D-to-D pass in front of that, nice little sauce pass off the boards. Comes all the way back to Ventura. Ventura has it at our blue line. Keeker gets it in, buries it behind the net. Hayden Flynn gets in there. They're battling for it. Kiffner throws the body around. Ventura gets the puck from the point. Flutters one into the front of the net. Here comes Ridgetown. 3-on-2. Buffalo trying to get back. Wilkins, he's going to get the puck. Buffalo clears it all the way down. And it's whistled down. 16:35 left here in the second period. Again, a big thank you to Cantor, Wolf, Nicastro, and Hall Injury Attorneys. If you're injured in some kind of car crash or someone's negligent, give them a call. So I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but the face-off's going to be all the way down to the right of the goaltender, Nolan Hacker. Buffalo wins the draw, but can't hold on to it. The puck slips past Wilkins. Here comes Ridgetown with 2-on-1. His shot. They're calling it a goal. 2-on-1. The net came off. The puck slid past Burkle. I think I heard a bud. That's some all-Canadian chirps coming from the Ridgetown bench. All right, here we go. 2-0 Ridgetown. 16:24 left in the second period. Ridgetown wins the draw. Scardino clears the zone. Puck's going to come all the way down, no ice. Melanson forechecking hard. Ridgetown drops the puck behind their own net and looks for the breakout. Nice. Nice pass, but it's intercepted by Lozel. Lozel now. With a nice move, but can't complete it. Downey, he's going to take the puck behind the blue line. Drop it off. Scardino is going to pass it across to Downey. Downey collects it at the blue line. He's going to drop it. Here comes Melanson on the wing. Cross ice pass. Right to Houlihan. No, Houlihan's got it. Puts it on. Saved by goaltender Hacker. Right on the front. Shot saved. And the puck goes off the corner. Melanson now. He's going to pass it back to Lozel. Lozel wrists it off the shin guard of the forward. And here comes Buffalo. Melanson now. Fires it into the net. Fires it into behind the net, excuse me. Buffalo forechecking hard. Downey has it down low. Ridgetown gets it back, gets it out of the zone. Here comes Weisacker. Weisacker drops it back. Flips it across. Intercepted in front. Ridgetown blasts it from the point. Puck's behind the net. They're battling for it. Kernzak races after it. Can't get to it. Puck behind the net again. Weisacker looking around. Intercepted by Houlihan. Or Scardino, excuse me. Scardino gets it out. And here comes Kernzak. Kernzak flips it up. Houlihan's going to grab it. But not as Ridgetown recovers. Pokes behind their own net. Little D-to-D pass. Kernzak with a little bit of the body. Puck clears the zone. Houlihan has it. Skating backwards with it. Ridgetown intercepts. Cross ice pass. Puck behind the net. Weisacker looking across to the defenseman who puts the shot on. And it doesn't get to the traffic. Stewart chasing after it. Weisacker behind his own net. Or behind our net. Here comes Dominjak. Kyle Dominjak. He loses his footing but keeps the puck. Gets it up to Stewart. Stewart now circles back. It's clear. Gains the zone. He gets hit. The Ridgetown boys like that. I heard them yelling. Stewart again takes a shellacking. And that puck's going to slide all the way down. Dominchak's going to recover it. No ice. Ridgetown's forechecking with 3. Clogs up the neutral zone. Ridgetown flips it out of their zone. But Keeker gets it back. Dominchak. He can't get it out. Clark gets it in. Dominjak for Buffalo rings it around the boards. It's loose and it gets out of the zone. And here comes Kernzak. Kernzak with a move. Fires it into the Ridgetown defenseman's shin guard. Here comes Ridgetown now. It's out to center. They gain the blue line. At the top of the circle, lines up the wrist shot and Brooklyn saves it, but it's loose. Buffalo recovers. Cross ice pass through the legs of Keeker all the way down to the goalie Hacker, and he's going to cover. Face off will be his left. Nice cross-ice pass there, but just went right to the legs of Jesse Keeker. Kiker, excuse me. Now I've got clarification.
Oh, okay.
As they yelled it from the bench. Not on me, but on him. Like, come on. Cross-ice pass by Ridgetown. Here comes Ridgetown now, 2-on-2. Fires it over the net. Puck goes out to the defenseman. They poke it into the corner. 4 guys behind the net, 2 for Buffalo, 3 for Buffalo behind the net. Can't get the breakout. B-Necker keeps it in. Gifter tries to give him the business. Puck comes across to the slot, but the defenseman can't hold on. He gets it down low. Here comes Dugo. Dugo, he passes it up. Here comes Buffalo with numbers, 4-on-2. Flynn loses it. Dugo from the slot. He trips over the defenseman. No call. Not that there should have been, but just saying. What a play by Buffalo to get back as Ridgetown had numbers. Ridgetown now gets the puck back up across center. Nice drop pass. Here comes offside. I was going to say here comes number 6, John McKillop, but they were offside. So the faceoff will be just outside of the Buffalo zone. 11:33 left here in the second period. Face-off brought to you by 716 Buffalo Apparel. Get your Buffalo apparel needs at 716. Ridgetown now wins the draw. Gets it in. Wilkins recovers the puck for Buffalo. Tries to get across to Sorrow. It's deflected, but Sorrow gets it back and bangs it behind the net. He chases after it. Sorrow with a nice little bump. Puck behind the net again. On the breakout. Here comes Ridgetown now. Not sure where that pass was going, but Ridgetown gets it anyway. Ridgetown now. The Royals with a 2-0 lead here with 11 minutes left in the period. Puck behind the Buffalo net. Sorrow, a man of all trades, puts the puck. It's intercepted, and Burkle's going to take the shot right in the chest again. Butter said it last night, and I got to agree. Chris Burkle does have the fastest chest in the league. And if Ridgetown wants to keep testing it, I think they're going to be okay.
He's really good on that first shot. Perfect square.
Nice and square.
Really utilizes that shot smooth.
Here comes Buffalo now. Cross ice pass to Houlihan. He's going to gain the zone. Houlihan behind the net. Circles. Keeps it inside the blue line. Puts a shot on. Oh, deflected by Downey, but not in the net. Battling for it behind the net is Buffalo and Ridgetown. Melons against it out in front. Shot on! Saved by the goaltender. Battle out in front. And Hacker covers it up. What a save by Hacker on that first one. As Buffalo had him dead to rights, but Hacker equal to the task, as he's been all night. Ridgetown wins the draw in their own zone. Breakout pass to Clark. Ventura says no thank you. Melanson putting the body on Clark. Ridgetown gets it across. They still have the puck in their own zone. Cross ice pass. Nice crisp cross ice pass. And Clark now right in front of us. Gets it across. The puck bounces over the forward. And Wilkins is able to kind of poke it away, but not entirely. As here comes Ridgetown with a shot wide of the net. Downey now. He's got some space. Gets past a flailing stick, and he's tripped up, and that's going to result in a Buffalo power play. He gets tripped at the blue line. Let's see who's going. Looks like Clark's going. He's going to have 2 for tripping. 9:41 left in the second period. Buffalo with a power play. It will be huge for Buffalo to score here as Kipner's going to be on the draw. Hernzak, the forward, back on the point. Rosel gets it across to Hernzak. Hernzak fires it across. Shot from the circle. Up on the boards. Hernzak keeps it in. Puts a little move on. Puts it in deep. Hernzak at the point to Lozel. Lozel over. Stewart across to Hernzak, who can't get the one-timer off. Downey recovers. Resets. Hernzak across to Lozel. Lozel back. Same play. Back to Stewart. Puts the shot into the pad. Ridgetown enjoyed that. Hernzak at the top of the circle. Gets it back from Lozel at the top of the circle again. Across. Fires. Saved by Hacker. The puck squirts out and is out of the zone. Lozel recovers at center. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the power play. Lozel looking for an option. Gets it over to Hernzak. Hernzak now. He's going to gain the line. He's going to drop it back to Kiffner. Kiffner drop pass to Lozel. Wasn't ready for it, but recovers. Stewart. Cross ice pass to Houlihan. Shot on. Saved by Hacker. Glove saved by Nolan Hacker there. What a shot, but Hacker again flashes the leather. 58 seconds left in the penalty to Clark for tripping. Sean Stewart now in for the draw. Does not win the draw. And Ridgetown clears all the way down. One on hard. Burkle passes it around the left boards. And Houlihan now has it. Houlihan avoids the check. He's still driving fast. Ridgetown has the puck. Tries to get it out, but Kiker keeps it in. Puck's loose in the slot. But Keeker's messed with. The Buffalo bench calling for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Stewart lays the body out. Sean Stewart with the body. Here comes Buffalo. Houlihan pops it in low. Melanson skating with it. Looking for an option. Puts a shot on, saved by Hacker. It's loose, and Houlihan keeps it in. Houlihan now. He's going to pass it across. But Ridgetown clears, and that will kill the penalty with 3 seconds left. Burkle is going to collect the puck behind his own net. Buffalo had a lot of chances on that power play, but could not bury the biscuit. We're all even now. As Ridgetown clears it down onto Burkle's stick, Burkle's going to put it around. Buffalo taps behind their own net. Scardino clears the zone, but Ridgetown puts it back in. Scardino's going to have the puck behind his net. Pops it down. Someone's out of position. Here comes Kiker. Jesse Kiker now. He's going to pass it up to Brisley. Brisley, he's going to gain the two lines. Puts it through the legs. He puts the shot through the legs of the defenseman, but right onto the forward, and Brisley's down. He's shaken up. I saw him got spinned around. So Brisley's slow to get up. Everyone surrounds him. He looks like he's okay. He's getting up now. Couple butt taps. He's going to skate off to the bench. Skating off on his own power. He's okay. 6:55 left in the second period. Ridgetown up 2-0. This face-off brought to you by Hills Hockey Development. Angelo Sarro win to take the draw. Dugo into Minchak at the point. Ventura and Flynn up front. Face-off goes around the circle. Ridgetown was able to clear the zone, but it's 1-on-4. They poke it back behind the Buffalo net. Dugo. He's going to poke it up. Sarro. He's got it, but it comes out to the slot for Ridgetown, and number 6, John McKillop, just beats Chris Burkle, and it is now 3-0 Ridgetown, and the boys on the Ridgetown bench are buzzing. This barn is now awfully quiet. 6:35 left in the second period. 3-0 Ridgetown. Buffalo wins the draw. Dugo. He gets it up to Melanson. Nice short drop pass to Houlihan. But it's poked up by Ridgetown. Ridgetown with a cross-ice pass. Ridgetown gains the Buffalo zone. 2-on-4 gets it in front. Clark can't bury it. Buffalo chasing it around. Houlihan has it. Gets it across to Downey. Downey's going to gain the blue line. He's going to dance with it. He's going to go to the net. Goes in that hard. Hacker makes the save and gets it out to the corner, but Buffalo keeps the zone. Buffalo now up. Houlihan with a nice little bump. Downey's going to get the puck. He's going to get it back to Dugo. He's going to widen up and fire. Saved by Hacker. Face off middle left to Nolan Hacker. 5:55 left in the second period here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion, the Brian Carrier Memorial Rink. Downey, Mellinson, Houlihan up front for Buffalo. Lozel and Scardino, the defenseman. Buffalo keeps the puck in. Puck squirts up. Nice high pop fly. Recovered by Buffalo. Downey dances around. Drops behind the net. Mellinson chasing after it. Ridgetown keeps the puck. Gets it up along the boards. Squirts out past Lozel. Scardino gets it up to Lozel. Lozel in his feet. Bangs up the boards to Houlihan. Houlihan collects and puts on the Jets. Gains the lines. Tries to do it himself. He circles back now. He's looking for an option. He pokes it up. Dangerous chance. Hackers flopping around like Dominic had to keep it in, and it squirts out to center ice. The puck squirts out to center ice. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the second period. Scardino now tries to pass it up. Intercepted by Ridgetown. Ridgetown brings it back in their own zone. They have 3 back there. They're going to play conservatively now, more than likely. Here comes Ridgetown, battling with it. Squirts it out to center ice. Buffalo collects it. Stewart's he's onside. He's outside the goalie, looking for something to do. Puck squirts up behind the net. The defenseman doesn't have a stick. He's stickless. They're banging in the corner. Stewart getting pummeled in the corner there. Good old-fashioned Canadian boy hockey here. Lozel now passes it across. Scardino fires a shot, deflected through traffic, but no, it goes wide. Sean Stewart, he takes a bump. Kurzak tries to pass it across. The referee's got a penalty coming up. Fires it across. Buffalo now going to get the goalie pulled. Buffalo's going to reset because they have the extra attacker out there. There's a delayed penalty on Ridgetown. Referee's arms got to be getting tired. Here comes Buffalo now. Stewart, he's going to bounce it off, and Ridgetown touches it. Interference is the call. Who's going? Ian Campbell going for interference. And another important power play for Buffalo. They want to get back in this game. They got to put the puck in the net soon. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second period. Ridgetown gets the draw all the way down the ice. Burkle collects. Gets to Hernzak. Hernzak going to stop behind his own net. Going to circle it around. Lozel's going to come around, look for an option. Drops it back to Hernzak, who gets it back to Lozel at center. Lozel going to grab the blue line and float it around the rim. Stewart gets it back. Mellinson looking for an option. Has Lozel at top of the circle, who sends it back to Hernzak at the point. Hernzak brings it back to Lozel, loses it, gets to Mellinson, who gets it across. Puck comes around. Stewart gets it back down to Mellinson. Lozel from the house shoots, scores! Looks like Kiffner deflected it out in front. Looks like Kiffner. Lozel with a great shot from the point. And it's deflected. Lozel leaves the line. And it's 3-1. Ridgetown puts some life back in this barn. Three minutes, 8 seconds left in the second period. Buffalo has some life. Still a lot of hockey left to be played as Buffalo wins the draw. Ventura gets it back. Has it at his own blue line. Passes it across. Mellinson wings it around the net. Houlihan tries to steal it off. Can't. Ridgetown gets it out. Nice flip pass. Dominjak chasing the forward. He's going to go up. Loses his footing. Ridgetown fires and Burkle with the save off the blocker. And that puck squirts around and goes all the way down. Is it going to make it down? No ice. Downey. He's going to chase after the Ridgetown forward who's got speed going around. Or defenseman, excuse me. Gains the center. Gains the blue line. He's going towards the net. Pops it up. Tries to go top corner. Can't. Deflects off Merkel, and Ridgetown has it back at the top of the circle. Here comes Ridgetown now. Nope, wait. Houlihan's got it. Houlihan for Buffalo is going to gain center. He's going to gain the blue line. He's going to dance, try to dance through two people. Can't. He gets bumped off. Here comes Ridgetown. Collects the puck. Ventura trying to get a good defensive position. Ventura pops it out. Good job by Ventura there. Downey going to circle around. Stick handles through the zone. He gains the Ridgetown zone. Goes towards the net. And Hacker makes the save. Nice move by Downey there. Downey does have some nice moves. I hope these guys realize I'm watching and trying to emulate in beer league. But I can't because I don't got the talent. But I try. Here comes Ridgetown. They win the draw in their own zone. They get it out of their zone. Here comes Campbell. He's going to gain the blue line. Puts a shot on wide. He's going to collect. Campbell battling with Hernzak in the corner. Gets it to McKillop. McKillop fires it. But that gets eaten up. Here comes Stewart now. On the transition, Stewart drops it. Looking for a shot opportunity. Puts it on. No. Hernzak gets it back to Dugo. Dugo gets it up. No, gets it back now as it was deflected. Sean Stewart in the corner. Fires it across. Wilkie. Another delayed penalty for Ridgetown. I don't know why they're playing so undisciplined, but Ridgetown's got another delayed penalty. Saved by Hacker, and they're going to go back to the box. Let's see what the referee has here. We got a hook. We got a hook. Weisacker going off. No, not Weisacker. Excuse me. That would be McKillop going for hooking. So Buffalo will cash in on their last power play with 1 minute left in this period. 2 on the power play. Let's see if they can make it a 3-2 game before the period ends. Buffalo wins the draw. Hernzak now has it. Gets it across. Stewart has time. Shot save. Big save for the goaltender Hacker. The Ridgetown boys love that. Puck's fired down. Mosel, 40 seconds left in the period. Here comes Hernzak. Hernzak's going to gain the blue line, gain the red line. Nope, he's going to circle it back. 15 for White putting on the pressure. Hernzak gets it back. Ridgetown employing a 1-1-2. Here comes Melanson. Melanson drops it to Hernzak. Hernzak flips it back up to Melanson below the red line. Melanson to Hernzak at top of the circle. Hernzak with a shot wide. Goes wide of the net. Mosel can't get there. He's going to skate it down. 10 seconds left in the period. Maybe time for one last rush. What's Mosel going to do with it? 3 seconds left. He's just going to eat the puck. And that'll be the end of the period, folks. 3-1 Ridgetown here from Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Both teams are going to go off, and we're going to take a 15-minute break. See you in 15. All right, and we're back. 1 minute to go till the teams come out for puck drop. 1 minute left, and the penalty to John McKillop. And a 3-1 Ridgetown lead here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion in beautiful Niagara Falls, New York. I want to thank our sponsors, Cantor, Wolf, McCastro and Hall Injury Attorneys, 716 Buffalo Apparel, Southtowns Concrete, Hills Hockey Development, and Impulse Physical Therapy. Thank you for supporting the Buffalo Tempest. And hey, thank you, Buffalo Tempest fans, for watching. We got live action coming up on Saturday, December 6th against the Motor City Muskies, and the very next day against those same Motor City Muskies here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Anyways, 15 seconds left. The teams are making their way back out. Buffalo, again, on the power play, and this is crucial. Ridgetown, Canadian boys going to shut it down if we let them, so Buffalo's got to strike and strike fast. Kiffner out there. Melanson out there. Hernzak, Scardino, and Rosal out there. Nope, never mind. Scardino went to the bench. Who's going to be the fifth man for Buffalo? Let's see who the fifth man is going to be for Buffalo. Stewart's coming out. All right. Oh, no, he's not. The other Stewart's coming out. Okay, one Stewart in, one Stewart out. All right. So here we go. Here we go for puck drop, and Buffalo wins the draw. Rosal has the puck for Buffalo, 3 back. Taking his time. 1 minute left in the power play as the period started. Buffalo gets it up, gets it all the way through. No ice. The defenseman tries to bring it around. Rosal seals it off at the blue line, gets it across. Bounces, takes a weird bounce off the wall. And Hernzak's going to drop it back down to Melanson, who gets it back to Hernzak, who loses it, and the Ridgetown defenseman pops it out of the zone. It's not the NHL, so no delay of game on that one. .24 seconds left in the power play. Face-off, going to be to the right of Nolan Hacker. Nope, now they're going to the left, which is where it should have been. I don't know why they're all going to the right, but I'm just following the action, so. Kiffner wins the draw. Hernzak across to Losel at the point. Losel fires across, just wide. Hernzak keeps it in but loses it. And Ridgetown has it, but can't hold on to it. 15 seconds left in the power play. Losel's going to skate back with it. Get it off. Can't get it off to Hernzak. Hernzak's going to chase after it. No ice. Kiffner down there battling for it behind the net. Hernzak comes up and gets it across. Shot! It's a big save by Hacker. And they clear it, and that's going to be the power play. Now we're back to even. Burkle with it behind the net. Gets it to Losel. Losel brings it around the boards to Stewart. Stewart now going to gain center. Matt Stewart going to gain the blue line. Kiffner drops it to Kiffner. Flutters it across. Hacker covers it. A couple hacks at it, and a nice little meeting of the minds in front of the net. 18:44 left in the third period. Wilkins, Blugo, Flynn, Houlihan, Kiker coming out. Ridgetown wins the draw. Banks it off the boards. Can't get it out, though. Weird bounce. Flynn tries to put it on. Can't. He does, and Hacker makes the save. So we'll reset. Same guys. Tempest going right to left on your screen. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it across. Now we're playing soccer with it. As Ridgetown clears their zone, gains center, and gains the blue line. Puts the shot on right into Burkle's chest, and Burkle makes the save. I feel bad for his logo. He's going to cut to clean that jersey. There'll be a lot of puck marks in that jersey. And a lot of the shots are going into his chest. Ridgetown's goals have been the result of some great hard work by them and rebounds. The one shot beat Burkle cleanly. The other two were off rebounds. Ridgetown wins the draw. Ridgetown gets it in, but it's intercepted by Dlugo. Dlugo gets it down, all the way down, right off Hacker's stick. Houlihan chasing it. Kiker keeps it in, tipped in front. Oh! Houlihan misses the puck. And here comes Ridgetown. Nope, never mind. Wait, they circle around. Okay, here comes Ridgetown. They're going to get it out of their zone. Puck's free at center. Here comes Ridgetown now. 4-on-4. Right into Burkle's glove. He covers it. Burkle gloved it, dropped it, tried to play it, decided not to, and covers the puck. And the face-off will be to Burkle's right. Whirlwind, a whirlwind sighting. Whirlwind, the Tempest mascot. I'm loving it. Ridgetown wins the draw. Shot from the point, from the top of the circle, doesn't get through. Puck's loose in front of the net. Right out in front. Keeker makes the interception. Flynn chasing after it. Can't get out of the zone. Ridgetown puts it on right in front. Burkle on his side. Gets it out. Here comes Kiker. Kiker now. He's going to gain center. Going to get up to Houlihan. Houlihan's coming hard. Puts a cross. Oh, and can't complete the play. Ridgetown turns it around. Scardino going to collect it for Buffalo. Pop it up. Houlihan's going to tip it up, but can't keep up with it. He's going to forecheck. D-to-D pass. Flynn chasing. Puck's out of center. Ridgetown gains the zone. No ice. Scardino and Losel behind the net for Buffalo. Banks it off the boards. Right on the Flynn stick. Here comes Flynn. He whiffs on it, but almost worked out in our favor. But here comes Ridgetown now. Circling. Taking his time. Gets to the center ice. Gets it across the blue line. Deflected by Losel. Now the puck's behind the net. They're chasing after it. Puck's in the corner. Kiker gets it up to Brisley. Brisley gets it out, but Ridgetown recovers. Ridgetown gets it across. Ridgetown brings it behind their own blue line. Pops it up. Scardino is right in position, intercepts, but Ridgetown gets it right back. They kind of got on the wing. Tries to pop it up. Burkle directs it across the net. Puck in the lower left corner. To Burkle's left now. Free at the point. Shot. Burkle makes the save. Big save by Burkle. I couldn't see it. He couldn't see it. Here comes Ridgetown now. They got it back at center. Gets it across the blue line. A little bit of a collision there. Ridgetown now circles it back. Puck's loose in the corner. Scardino with the reverse hit. Gets it through the legs of the Ridgetown forward, but comes all the way back out to the blue line. Ridgetown now just toying with it. Gets it across the blue line. 15 minutes left. 15:31. Drop pass to the forward. Tipped out by Losel. Losel going to pass it across, but no one's there. Ventura chasing after it. Sorrow in on the forecheck. Three guys in on the forecheck, but now it comes around, and here comes the forward for Ridgetown, who's going to clear it and get off. Diminchek behind the net. Gets it up. Nellinson can't get it out. Puck comes through. Deflected in front. Puck now behind the net. Nice little turnaround by Ridgetown. Dumps it across. They're more than content with killing time here, folks. Diminchek, he's going to get it up and get it all the way down the ice. No ice. Ridgetown wants an icing call. They're not going to get it. 14:47 left. Ridgetown now coming up with speed. Flynn rubs out his guy. Nice hit by Flynn. Shot on. Hits Burkle in the top of the head. Now the puck's out in the slot. They're battling for it. It goes behind the net. Here comes Diminchek chasing after it. Flynn going to call him off and push it out. And he's going to chase after it. No ice call. Ridgetown wondering why we're not getting icing calls here, but they're not icing calls, so keep wondering. Cross ice pass for Ridgetown as they get center, and they get the blue line. Wagner, he's going to go up, get it across. Little battle behind the net. Burkle has the puck, and he covers up. So the face-off to the right of Chris Burkle. 14 minutes and 3 seconds left. 3-1. 3-1 Ridgetown. Oh, here comes Stewart. Stewart with the deflection. He's got numbers 2-on-1. He dances around. Can't get there, though. He gets hit behind the net. Still chasing after it is Stewart. Stewart now pokes it across to his brother Sean. I'm assuming it's his brother. Tom Howlett gave me the yes, he is. Okay, great. Thanks, Tom. As Duke Kinsey gets the puck at center ice. He's skating backwards with it. Gets it across to Matt Stewart. Matt and Sean. Sean and Matt. Here comes Matt. Reno scores! Matt Stewart with the shot from his brother off the pad. Hernzak buries it. And we got a 3-2 game. 13 minutes and 26 seconds left. We got ourselves a hockey game, folks. It ain't over yet. Whirlwind loves the action. Whirlwind working the fans here. Whirlwind giving the puck to a young fan. There we go. Buffalo's bench energized. I'm energized. Kiffner wins the draw, but Ridgetown recovers. Puck squirts around the Buffalo net. Lugo, he gets a little action there. Grizzly now. He's getting bumped. He loses his balance, but he's okay. Kiffner chasing after Campbell. Cross ice pass back to Campbell. Campbell now looking for something to do with it. Kiffner on the forecheck. Grizzly on the forecheck. 4 guys back for Ridgetown as they recollect. Here comes Ridgetown. They're doing something with it. Gets in the corner. He calls for it, gets it back at the top of the point, tries to fire through traffic, does, but it gets deflected around. Houlihan now, rubbing his guy out in the corner. Here comes Ridgetown, circling by at the point, just trying to keep it in. 15 gets it back to Campbell. Campbell going to shoot from the Bruins logo. Right from the logo there for the Power City Bruins. Ridgetown keeping it in behind the net. Wilkins hits Gunther. Someone loses the stick. No call. Here comes Grizzly. Grizzly now drops it and fire save. Hacker flashes the leather with a great shot by Houlihan. 12:02 left in the third period. Ridgetown looking for a call. Not really sure for what. But what do I know? All right, here we are back to action. Buffalo keeps the puck in the zone. Keeker with the shot. Easy save for Hacker. Kaker just trying to get the puck in the zone. Keep it in the zone, and Hacker reaches out and uses that big old glove to make a save. Ridgetown up 3-2. 11:54 left here in the third period. The referee handing something. I don't know what the referee had there. Tie up on the draw. Ridgetown wins. I don't know if there's a pad or something. Here comes Beanacker now. He gets rubbed out by Lowes, but not completely. He still has it. Big collision avoided. Sorrow now dances. He's got Kiker. Kiker gets a line. Going outside. Puts the shot on. Save. The puck's loose out in front. Downey looking for something. That's not Downey. That's Ventura. Excuse me. Looking for something to do. Lowes tries to keep the puck in. Can't. Here comes McKillop. McKillop now dances around. Nice little move there. He gets high sticked. McKillop got high stick. You saw his neck snap back. Took one right to the jibs there. And they're calling for blood. They're looking. He's trying to bleed. The backup goalie saying he's bleeding. Referee's going to inspect. This is going to be a 2 or a 4. Lowes will go into the box. We know it's high sticking. Is McKillop bleeding? I can't see it from here. Yep, he's going to the back. So I'm guessing he's bleeding. Yep, they gave him a 4, so double minor. So Lowes will sit for 4. I think someone's calling timeout. I can see him over there. Looks like he's going back to the bench. Nope. The trainer doing some work on him. Not what Buffalo needed. And sometimes these things happen, but not what they needed right now. Obviously, I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's okay. He's just bleeding. He's tough. He's a Canadian boy. He'll be fine. I love our friends. If you're watching in Canada, I love you guys. I joke out of love and fun. I'm part Canadian myself, so no need to write the team and complain. I love you guys. But anyway, it's 3-2 Ridgetown. Face off. We're getting back to action. Face off to the right of Chris Merkel. Matt Stewart to take the draw. 11-17 left here in the third period. Wilkins gets squeezed out. Puck's out in front. Merkel's going to reach his glove out and cover. As the puck was loose in the crease, Merkel traps it with that bear glove. 3:53 left in the power play. 11-10 left in the third period. Ridgetown. If I'm Ridgetown, I'm attacking hard because I want to get that 2-goal lead back. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it down low. And we'll do it again. We'll do another face-off. Stewart now, in for the draw. Ridgetown wins it again, gets to the point. Shot wide of the net. Scardino wins the race, but gets pushed out by McKillop. They're battling for it. Ridgetown has it down low, behind the net, out to the point. Inside the circle, across to Campbell. Campbell now, he's going to recover it. He gets it back at the point. Holds the line. Passes across to the slot. In the middle. Shot wide of the net. Ridgetown now with the pressure. Taking their time. This place here, a pin drop here. Puck behind the Buffalo net. Buffalo playing a 4-man box. Up to the point. Fired on, shot wide by Gunther. It's out loose in front, and now it comes back out. Gunther now gets it in. Down low. Behind the net. Scardino pressing. Puck comes out. Back to the point. Campbell. Back down low. Nice kick pass. Back across. One-timer. Off of Ferkel's pad. Left kick pad. Ridgetown now. Still cycling. Cycling the puck. Drops it. Back to the point. Back to Campbell, who fires a shot. Saved by Burkle. Big save by Burkle. McKillop now grabs the puck in the corner, and the puck comes out. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Buffalo makes a much-needed change. Campbell dances around, but Downey with the pressure on the forecheck, he skates around. He gets tripped up. No call. No call. It looked like a tripping to me, but he gets away with it. Or it was clean. I don't know. Again, what do I know? Here comes Ridgetown now back in the Buffalo zone. Now, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying they're down there, not me. Here comes Ridgetown. Ridgetown gets it back. Shot through traffic. Doesn't get through. Buffalo clears the zone. Ridgetown now is content to take their time. Passes it across. Beenacker has it for Ridgetown at center. Circles around, but falls. Hernzak on the pressure. 1 minute, 28 seconds left up on the power play. Clark gets it across. Back to Clark. Oh, and he's trapped into going for the puck. Gets Clark's legs, and we're going to be 5-on-3 for at least a minute 16. Dominchak going for the puck. Happens. He's not happy with it. He's thinking there might have been a little Greg Louganis action. For my younger fans, Greg Louganis was a diver in the Olympics. For those who don't know the references I'm making. For our younger fans out there. So 5-on-3. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it low. Goes to the top of the circle. Gunther gets it across. Campbell. Fires it back. Pokes it in. Puck's low. Behind the net. Circling around now. Taking their time. Campbell at the top of the circle. Gets it across. Slap shot fired wide. Campbell going to recover. Gets it back. Fires it through traffic. Burkle makes the save. Big save by Burkle. 15 gets it back to Campbell at the top of the circle. Who gets it over to Noah. Noah at the top of the other circle. Fires it right into Lugo's big old body as he makes the big deflection. Puts it across. Noah shot save. Out to Campbell. 24 seconds left in the double minor to Lozel. One of our best defensemen. So that's killing us right now. But here comes Buffalo. Trying to do something. Wilkins down low. Trying to cover. Puck out to Gunther. Shot saved by Burkle. Big save by Burkle. Fastest chest in the West, folks. Here comes shot on. Ridgetown gets the puck. One penalty down. 44 seconds left. The other penalty shot. Puck in the corner. Here comes Mellinson. He's coming down. Here comes Houlihan off to Mellinson. Shot saved by Hacker. Nolan Hacker with the save. 29 seconds left in the Dominjak penalty. 7:02 left in the third period. 3-2 Ridgetown. What a penalty kill so far by Buffalo. Great saves by Burkle. Great positioning. Hiker in on the draw. Loses the draw. Ridgetown now. Content to drop the puck back. But Mellinson on the forecheck. Here comes the defenseman for Ridgetown. Bateman goes through. Puts the shot on. McKillop. Playing a little catch back in the lower corner. We're all even now, folks. Buffalo with a great penalty kill there. A double minor and 5-on-3. Good job by Buffalo on the penalty kill. Mellinson chasing Beenacker, who gets it across with Stewart with the intercept. And he's going to chase after it. They try to poke it around him, but he uses his body to seal off the boards. The puck's back to Lozel. Lozel fires it deep. Intercepted, but he gets it back. Gets it down low. Here comes Ridgetown turning it around. Lozel intercepts the puck again on his own blue line. Gets it in. No ice as Kaker touched it. Here comes Buffalo now. Right out in front. McKillop recovers, but loses it. Gets it back to his defenseman. Gets it across to Bateman. Bateman now, he's in the game. Red and gets it down deep. Puck's going to circle around. Here we go now. Ridgetown cycling it around the rim. Roll up the rim doesn't happen until after Easter, guys, just so you guys know. So, rolling up the rim, but it's working for him, so I can't complain. Puck out in front. Burkle makes a save out in the corner. He gets it low. Bernzak gets it back. Clark has it down low out in front. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And Buffalo's going to get the puck back. Bernzak's going to get it down to Stewart. Stewart's going to gain the line. Going to shield the puck with his body. And wings it down low for Bernzak to chase. Bernzak can't get there. Gets it across. Oh, Dlugo rocks his wall. What a hit by Luka Kinski. Buffalo gets it back. That sparks the bench. That guy might need impulse physical therapy, folks. I don't know if they take the Canadian HMOs, but if he does, he should probably go see impulse physical therapy. Gets it out in front. Here comes Ridgetown turning it around. Ridgetown, they don't have numbers, so they're going to flip it down low. Burkle's going to play it off his stick. Dominjak's going to bring it around the boards. Flynn now. Tries to get it across, but can't. 91 intercepts, drops it back to 7. 7 pops it low. Into the corner. Downey's going to get the puck. We got a penalty coming up. Who's got a penalty now? It sounds like Buffalo's got a penalty. Buffalo not happy. I didn't see what happened there. We got a roughing call. Dominchek going back to the box for roughing. He is not happy, and he is chirping his little mouth off. He is not happy about that. Buffalo's bench not happy about that. Ridgetown loving it, though. 4 minutes left in the game, or regulation. Shouldn't jinx ourselves. 4 minutes left in regulation. 2-minute power play. Buffalo desperately needs a kill. Needs a shorthanded goal. Ridgetown wins the draw. Gets it down low. Circles behind the net. He's got options. Wings it across. Tries to get it across. Buffalo clears the zone. Campbell chasing after it. Hacker going to corral the puck. Ian Campbell behind his own net being chased by Houlihan. Campbell and Houlihan battle behind the boards. Oh, Houlihan with a nice little hit there. Hitting anything that's touching the puck is Houlihan. And here comes Ridgetown. Ridgetown now on the power play. Skating with it. Campbell going to take it through center. Going to gain the zone. Houlihan with a nice little check there, but doesn't phase Campbell. Campbell now takes it behind the Buffalo net. He's pushed off. Still has the puck, though. Gunther points it back. Ridgetown setting up. Buffalo with the diamond. Gunther from the top of the circle. Can't. And here comes Houlihan. He can't hold on to the puck. Oh, he had a breakaway, but he lost the puck. I thought he was gone. And Houlihan's got jets, but it didn't work out. Here comes Ridgetown in the slot. Saved by Burkle. Buffalo clears it. 40 seconds left in the power play. Stewart chasing. Bateman. Cross ice pass. He gets it up. Here comes Ridgetown. And we got offside. We got an offside. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left. 26 seconds left in the min. When will we pull Burkle? Will we need to pull Burkle? Can we get a shot at goal? Lots of questions. Lots of questions to be asked. 2:28 left in the third period. Hopefully not the game. Ridgetown wins the faceoff, gains center, and drops it deep. 96 in the corner. He puts it in front. Bro! Losel tried to make the play. Almost put it in his own net. Burkle wise enough to make the save and cover. That kind of play happens to me all the time in NHL 26. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. Buffalo wins the draw and gets it out of the zone. Here comes Buffalo now. Stewart gains the zone. 4 seconds left in the penalty kill. Puts it on off the bar. 2 minutes left in the game. Hacker makes the save, covers it, and a face-off will be to the left of Nolan Hacker. 2 minutes, 1 second left, and Chris Burkle is coming to the bench. I think Buffalo's calling their timeout here. 2 minutes and 1 second left. Timeout Buffalo. I would imagine Burkle's going to stay on the bench here. So this face-off is crucial. Buffalo wins the face-off. They can do some cycling. They can make some magic. Buffalo loses the face-off. The cage. Oh, Burkle's skating back to his. Looks like he's skating back to the net. Ridgetown won the first 2 games up in Canada. Buffalo won last night. Ridgetown desperately wants to get this 3-1 series win for the season. Buffalo wants to tie up and show these Canadian boys we can play some hockey too. Two minutes, 1 second left in the game, in regulation. Hopefully not the game, unless we score 2 quick ones. Stewart in for the draw for Buffalo. Buffalo wins the face-off. Hernzak cross ice pass to Losel, back to Hernzak, who fires it into the pad. Losel skating hard after it. Wings it up to Hernzak. Hernzak, he's going to play it back to Losel. 1 minute, 38 seconds left. Losel avoids the strip. Hernzak gains the blue line. Can't get it out. It's it out. Sean Stewart. Cross ice pass to his brother Matt. Gains the zone. Oh, it is intercepted. Here comes Bateman. He's going to just dump it into the corner. 1 minute, 17 seconds left. Oh. No ice as Ridgetown dumps it into the corner. No ice. Mosel's going to recollect the puck. 1 minute, 3 seconds left. When will they pull Burkle? Buffalo loses the puck. Now it would not have been a good time. Gunther fires it across. Deflected, but wide of the net. Downey using his butt to shield the puck. Ridgetown shoots the puck right into Sean Stewart's pad, who recovers. He's going to gain the zone. But Buffalo loses the zone. 37 seconds left. Downey gets it up. Matt Stewart dumps it in low. Burkle's out of the net. Buffalo with the extra attacker. 25 seconds left. Ridgetown yelling, saying there's an empty net. The puck clears the zone. Nope. Does it clear? It's out now. Here comes McKillop. McKillop gets it low. 13 seconds left here. Last chance for Buffalo. Mosel fires it down into the pad. McKillop fires it back. 4 seconds left, and that is going to do it, folks. 3-2 is the final score here from Hyde Park. Ridgetown, they're excited. They win the game. Buffalo dejected. A valiant comeback by Buffalo, who was down 3-0 at one point. They gave it their all. Proud of our boys today, but he got in trouble early in that second period, and that's kind of where the game got away from them. But they did, with the valiant comeback effort. Burkle played outstanding, and we have the traditional handshake line. The goalies hugging it out. It's a love fest. It was a great battle in net. Guys, a reminder, our next game is Saturday right here at Hyde Park Ice Pavilion, 4 o'clock, against the Motor City Muskies. Get your tickets now. General admission. I hope to see you all there. I'll see you all there. I'll be here on the call. If you can't make it, Buffalo Tempest on YouTube as they go through the handshake line. That's going to wrap it up here from the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion.